Hello, you're once again welcome to Luxuriant Star Ventures. So, as I said the other time, I showed you how the submersible pump for the filtration, water recirculation, how it works, and I did say we will learn how to build our own filtration system. Let's say a vacuum tank to filter the water, to remove debris from the water and then brings in back fresh water and also to introduce oxygen into the pond. So we are here. These are some of the things you will need to build up the vacuum, just the vacuum. This is all you will need. This is, let's say, about 90% of things you are going to need. I'll show you the other things later, but for now these are the things you are going to need. So let's go straight and then we introduce ourselves to it. So we have our tank here that will serve as our vacuum, and also that is the main tank, the main vacuum, and then this is also a, let's say, a mini vacuum down there that holds, that do not allow, maybe let's say, the stones and all things we are going to put in enter this very space. This very space only contains water and the dirt that comes from the pond into the vacuum. So it only comes up here, traps in this, and then it comes back out. So this is going to be placed into this tank. So this is all we have here. This is the tank we have. So we are going to need these two, a drilling machine, and then 1-inch circular drill bit. Yeah, 1-inch circular drill bit. So not to waste much time, I've already drilled the holes that we will need. We will need 2 holes. This hole at the top here is for the outlet, the water outlet. The outlet is, let's say, the clean water that comes back into the pond, and then this hole down here is the water inlet. Sorry, this side is also an outlet. It's also an outlet that water that comes out. This side, we open this side. Whenever we allow water to pass through the vacuum back into the pump for some hours, let's say the dirt that come from the pump gets stuck down here. So as time goes on, when you open down here, you realize the dirty water comes out, flows out for some time. Then you realize clean water follows, meaning all the dirt are out. Then you shut it off again. So that is what we are going to do. We have our elbow 3/4. We have a tank connector, also 3/4, and then this thread is 3/4 to the tank connector. So we are going to use all, and then this is also a 3/4 thread to a tank connector. That is our air valve. This will be connected to this side. So when we open, the waste water, the dirty water comes out. You need your glue, you need your pipes. So yeah, I think that's cool to go. So this tank also, this is the cover for the tank. It came with a seal inside. Yeah, I might use it. So the top, the cover also has a hole here, and then this hole is to introduce water into the vacuum. So this, it's going to be something like this to introduce water into the vacuum. So let's get started. Let's just go straight to it and then we see what we are doing, right? So first of all, we connect this tank connector. We do the first outlet, the top outlet. So let's connect the top outlet. So it just goes in this way. Then as you can see, it's being threaded inside. So we have the thread done, and then this tank connector for the 3/4 pipe. It's just a fitting for 3/4 pipe. So this thread goes into this side. So we just have the top done. And then before we continue with the next hole, yeah, so this vacuum also has to go down. And then before we put this down, and then I added this elbow to it so for the pipe to be able to stand, because I think if it should go this way, I don't want it to hang also. So I just want it to sit, relax, and then the water flows through it. That's why I added this. So that will make it sit down. Yeah. And then for this hole, that is the same hole I have here. So the pipe will have to pass through to that side. Yeah. So and now let's connect this thread into the tank connector. This is just to go into the basket, the small basket I put in that serves as a vacuum. So this goes there to bring out water. That brings out water. So we go this way. Yeah, so we have our connectors done, this and then that. So since this is our exit, the water outlet, that is to clean up the tank if there are dirt in, we can connect this. This is just the tank connector, so we thread this into it this way. Just to make it quick and fast. So when you are threading, the pipe threads, or I think it will be ideal if you add the plumber's tape, the plumbing tape. Yeah. So that's to open and to close. Open and close. That's all. And then this comes back into it just this way. So the water inlet from this pump comes straight into this end, goes down, clean up, then it comes out from here as clean water back into the pump. So let me show you the pumps we are using, the pump we are going to use, and how it looks like. Okay, so this, I showed you this earlier, the aquarium submersible pump, which is a 45 watts pump, and then 220 volts. Yeah, it's a very simple pump, simple to use and easy to use. Yeah, this is how it comes. These are connectors for the water outlet. The water goes in through the down and it comes out from this end. It came with about 3 connectors. This is the 3/4. Because I'm using 3/4, that is why I have 3/4 here. There is another 1/2 inch, and it has these rubbers that help it stick to the ground. You connect them to the ground so that when there's movement in the water, there's so much pressure, the pump doesn't move. It gets stuck just like this. You see, it's even carrying the table, so it just gets stuck down there. That's how it works. So this pump will be connected to it. So the water inlet, if this is in the water outlet from the pump, we connect the pipe here straight and it gets in here. Then that becomes the inlet for this, whilst it's the outlet for this. So outlet here comes and then makes an inlet here. Then when it goes down here, it comes through the down, through layers of filtration, Then when it gets to the top, that's a clean water. Then it comes back out into the pond. That's clean water, and then also introduce oxygen, the bubbles. The fishes enjoy that bubbles because there's more oxygen or in that bubbles, that water. So from here we'll go straight to the pond. We are not going straight to the pond first. We're going to get the layers of filtration. When we are done with the layers of filtration, then we go straight to the pond. So that will be the next episode. I'm trying to gather stuffs for that, the filtering layers. So when they are ready, we continue, we put them in, then we are set to go. Thank you. Subscribe, share. We are all learning together. Let's build the brand. And then as we are learning, I think this page will help us a lot. We are learning together. Thank you. This is Luxuriant Star TV and Luxuriant Star Ventures. God bless you. Stay tuned.